All right, well, welcome to Jake and Joe's. I'm DA, 98.5 The Sports Hub, and this is my eating outfit. You might say, well, DA, you have a tie and a shirt on. You always got to look professional when you eat. You can't look like a slob. Suit jacket's not going to work, though, because you need your reach, okay? So you got to get over here for the beer tower, you got the food. So you got to go sans jacket. So I went shirt, tie, note, no white. Can't go white, can't risk getting it dirty, stained. I'm a terribly messy eater, so this is why I had to wear this. You got to roll up the sleeves too, though. You can't be restricted, you can't be constricted. You've got to have your reach. Let's face it, Tom Brady does not play Pro Bowl, Hall of Fame caliber quarterback with some type of suit jacket on, all right? Paul Pierce isn't dropping jumpers all over the Heat's face when he's wearing some type of sweater. You got to free up the arms here, all right? Now, we've got the seafood tower. We've got the seafood tower here, and Amendolara, you might imagine, I'm Italian, so seafood is my thing. I love coming to Jake and Joe's because I can watch the game and I can get some solid seafood. Now, first, the telltale sign of a solid Italian seafood dinner is always fried calamari. It's calamari. You can say calamari, but that just sounds a little bit too American. So you got to go a little calamari. Solid. You always got to dip it too. It's the sauce. You got to get a little hot. Wow. This looks a lot like my Thanksgiving dinners. You know, the Italian Thanksgiving dinner is always turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, traditional. And then you got a whole bunch of seafood that you just start picking out on. So we got, I think, stuffed clams here, right? Little stuffed clams. Got a little bacon on top of this. Beautiful. You know a good stuffed clam that comes out of the shell easy. Solid. Meshy. Great. And you can never have too many peel and eat shrimp. I mean, literally, you give me 2 pounds peel and eat shrimp, I'll sit there all day. Second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, by the time the game is done, I've had 2 pounds of peel and eats. To peel the shrimp, critical. You always go feet first. You got to take off the feet first. You dump it over there, then you go with the shell. Once you take the shell off, you take the back of the tail, slide it off as well, then dip. There is a formula. You can't just go willy-nilly trying to peel shrimp. The key to fresh peeled shrimp is if they crack a little bit. They got to be a little crispy in your mouth. These absolutely are. Solid peeled shrimp, really good peeled shrimp. They're not mushy, they're fresh. You love that. All right. Can I, is there? Yeah, all right, thanks.
Go for it.
Now, what flavors are these?
I gotta hit the red button. Go for it.
All right, a staple of any place to watch a game is always wings. Forget it. If they don't have wings you want to eat, do not go there. Jake and Joe's, very legit in the wing department. We've got the wing tower here. Anytime you can combine two things, fried chicken wings and a tower of goodness, you got to try it. So let's start up here. I believe we got the buffalo. Again, buffalo wings, critical to any place's success in wings. Got to get a little saucy too. Huh? Got to get on your face a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah. Where do I put the bones? I don't think anybody wants to see the bones. Oh.
I snuck a plate in there. Here, I snuck this in
Yeah,
there.
that's a better idea.
Also, it's spicy honey mustard, technically.
These middle ones?
The middle one.
Next up, spicy honey mustard. Now, I'm usually a wing over a drumstick guy, but you can go either way on this. I go wing. I just like the length. I like the meat. But you know what? To each their own. Oh, yeah. The honey. I feel like a bee buzzing around my honeycomb and yet eating wings. What a wonderful combination.
You have to do the barbecue. Well, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Also remember, carrots, celery, very critical to a wing eating success. Why? Gotta cleanse the palate. You dip it a little in ranch, you go the carrot route, great. I've cleansed the palate, cleaned it off. Now we're ready to go. Barbecue, absolutely. The less I say while I'm eating, the better you know it is.
Why do you like Jake and Joe's so much?
I love Jake and Joe's because it's huge, it's spacious, clean, good service, but also it's a place I can watch the game. I work in sports talk radio, so I got to watch every game all of the time. At least that's my excuse to do so. So you come here, you got huge TVs, you can watch the game, but you can always snack. The key to any great game meal is snacking. You gotta have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Look, I got my wings, I got a bunch of different kinds. I got my seafood, like I said, as an Italian, I gotta have some seafood. Fried calamari, perfect. You got a lot of different styles you can go with, a lot of different areas you can go with. You keep it varied. You never wanna get into the same rut. You gotta go a little bit here, a little bit there. That's how you perfect the gaming experience.
Okay, we talked a little bit about some of the entrees. Tell me about the burger.
The burger? Burgers are huge. There's just no other way to put it. They're huge. They're juicy, meaty, they got everything on them, but they're ginormous. I mean, they're huge, thick patties. So, gotta love that as well. You feel like maybe you want to do a little seafood tower, maybe a little wings, and then you gotta go with the meal right in the middle of the game, maybe a halftime burger. This is the place to do it, man. They're enormous.
So tell me about the big burger here.
Well, remember the 07 Patriots offense? You had Brady, you had Moss, you had Welker, you had Stallworth. You could run the football as well. You put up serious points. That's what the burger is. Because you got the burger itself, the patty. That's got to be Brady. That's the middle of this thing. That's the core. That's what it makes it go. Ton of cheese on it as well. That's got to be Welker, right? Very serviceable, productive. You go with the cheese. And then the bacon on top, that's Moss going deep. So now you've got a huge deep threat on the burger with Welker and the cheese. The burger's to die for. It really is the 07 Patriots offense, you know, without the loss of the Super Bowl at the end.
Excellent. Well, have you had the pepperoni pizza?
No, but the hamburger pizza will be good. I just got to think of a funny metaphor for it. Okay.
Tell me, well, first of all, tell me about their pizzas in general. Right? How good are they?
The pizzas are great. I mean, no matter what you get, the pizzas are great. Great dough. Again, critical to any good pizza is the dough. They've got it solid here. But they've got a ton of variations and a ton of different kinds. What I love is the cheeseburger pizza. And this is really like your inside-outside of the Boston Celtics. Your interior, Kevin Garnett's going to post you up. He's going to get some inside points, right? That's the pizza itself. You got to always have that. But the cheeseburger on top is like Ray Allen's outside shooting, Rondo's assists. You got to have kind of both. And again, think about this combination. If you're a sports fan and you want to go out and eat, I want pizza, but I kind of feel like a cheeseburger. How about we just combine the two? Cheeseburger Pizza. So you've got the pizza, you've got the cheese, but then you've got the lettuce and the tomatoes and the burger, and then you've got mustard and ketchup on it. I mean, come on. Is this just sports fan heaven? You've got cheeseburger and pizza. We meld them together, and you've got cheeseburger pizza down here at Jake and Joe's.